Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Tilson Home Tours. My name is Nidia Vega and I'm here with Morgan Traill, and we are here to tour their beautiful, aka my favorite plant, the San Jacinto plant in Denton County. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the exteriors. What inspired you to choose that?
So the exterior, we wanted to go with a timeless exterior so that we could always stay in line with what's coming next with the remodels and the different phases that'll come in and out. So we chose stone, we chose board and batten, but then we're way out in the country on 10 acres, so we wanted to go with, you know, the colors that match out in the openness. So you'll see the greens and the beiges and the browns and things like that.
Great, so now let's go and talk about your beautiful kitchen.
Yeah.
I noticed you changed a lot of the things from the custom plan. I can see you added a lot of cabinetry and you pick and choose some features of other plans. So tell me more about that.
We did. So we toured a lot of other plans and we ended up choosing, kind of like the exterior, a timeless look inside as well. So we went with the stone, we went with the wood, we also went with countertops that kind of wrapped everything together. But other floor plans that we really liked on the inside is going to be the Breckenridge, the rock wall, the canyon. So you'll see a lot of different models on the inside. And the idea was to take all of these floor plans to create something timeless so that we don't have to keep up with the remodeling and it matches nature and just feels homey.
I can see all of those models around the house. And one of the things that is not like other models is this beautiful coffee area.
Yes.
This is not something that we see in a lot of our plans. So what inspired you to have this?
I wanted to go with an area that is reflective of our entertaining lifestyle. So we really like to have friends and family over around this huge island, and you know, whether that be with coffee or with wine or what have you, I wanted to have somewhere that was able to offer that for us.
Great. The colors are beautiful, the stone and the combination with your granite and your cabinets, it's just amazing. What about that area? Did you like that? It's part of the plan.
Yes, that is part of the plan, but that's also part of the Breckenridge plan. So whenever we were in the Breckenridge and we saw I think it's called something like a butler pantry with the shelves that come out.
Yes.
And there's 3 sections of the pantry, which is really, it keeps me organized with everything. So I really liked that look, especially because it keeps it very seamlessly flowing.
And kind of a little bit away from all what's happening in the kitchen. So pretty cool. So let's go and look at your beautiful family room.
Okay.
The first thing I noticed when I came into your house was that amazing fireplace. And like you said, it's like the Breckenridge.
Yes.
So definitely a statement piece. What inspired you to choose this?
So the fireplace to me was really important because this is where we spend a lot of family time. And so as we were thinking about the stone, we really wanted it to go all the way up because it really highlights the cathedral ceiling.
Right, that is a feature that the stock plan does not have. So you guys made that change, which definitely opens everything up and gives you that statement piece right there for everybody to focus and gather in this beautiful family room. And I noticed the floor. You have engineered hardwood floor. A lot of people are afraid of putting them in the kitchen, but I see that you carry that all throughout. Were you scared of picking the hardwood on the kitchen?
No, I wasn't. I was really more wanting such a flowing look and to keep true to the theme of nature and out in the country. I knew that the hardwoods nowadays are so strong and durable that, I mean, it's okay to go ahead and do that. I didn't want tile just because it didn't really go with some of the features that we upgraded. So wanted to stay with the hardwood all throughout and then match the flooring to the wood pieces all throughout in addition to the cathedral ceiling, and then bring the stone all together.
It looks amazing, and those big windows showing your donkeys and your property is just gorgeous. So great family room. Like I said, this is my favorite plan, so now I'm gonna have to copy you all those ideas. What about, let's go and look at your master bedroom.
Okay.
All right, looking at your master bedroom, I noticed how big it feels. You have a king size bedroom. I noticed that you changed the layout from the stock plan to the alternate master bedroom and bathroom, and you added a little bit of space.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Yes, so the ceiling feature was a really big selling point for the master in the alternate option. So it gave us the extra space because we have very large furniture in here, and we wanted this to feel more of like a master retreat. We don't have anything else in here, so we just went with the alternate, which allowed us to give us not only the extra square footage, but it also helped us enlarge the master bathroom. So that was important.
It definitely feels like a retreat space. The one thing I love is that back door, so this gives you access straight to your back patio. Who came with the idea?
So that was my husband's idea. That was his favorite part throughout the whole process of picking out the plans and making sure we had it customized to what we wanted. And it's still his favorite part of the whole house, having exterior access to the patio from the master bedroom.
That should be great, waking up in the morning and just going and have your coffee out
that's
there.
right. That's right.
Perfect. Well, what about if we go and take a look at your master bathroom? This is an amazing bathroom. I see a few differences from the stock plan, but once you enter, you see this beautiful garden tub and the split vanities. That's really neat. But what did you change from the stock plan?
Yeah, so a couple of different things here. So the difference in the vanity heights, because my husband is 6 feet and I'm 4'11", so his vanity is going to be taller, my vanity is going to be a little shorter. We also framed all the mirrors throughout the bathrooms to match the cabinetry. The cabinetry and the countertops actually match the kitchen as well throughout all the bathrooms so that it continues the flow. And then we added the additional storage in this cabinetry section for the master. And again, this alternate master gave us more square footage so we could enlarge our shower and just have still that retreat feel for the master ensuite.
You definitely accomplished that, having that view to the back of your beautiful property and having this space. Your shower is amazing. It's perfect size with that bench, with your tub. It really feels like you're in a spa. And I get this. My husband is 6'7" and I never make the 5. So wonderful. I love that. I'm really thinking I'm gonna copy all your ideas. So now I wanna go and see what you did in your kids' bedrooms.
Okay.
Can we go? Let's go. So coming to this area, the bathroom for the separated, the secondary bedrooms are right here. It is really nice and big for a secondary bathroom, and like you said, everything matches and it makes everything flow really well. It's really nice and big, so I really love this feature of this plan. You guys did great. Let's go to this bedroom. All right, so this is the first secondary bedroom, and one of the things I like about this room is the higher ceilings. They're higher than the other two, which it will be perfect for your daughter.
Yes.
I will pick the same, so I like this about this room.
Yes, so when we were selecting the floor plan, I wanted a kind of a kid's wing. So there's 3 kids' bedrooms right in a row that all share the one full bath. So this is my oldest teenager's room. So she got the 10-foot ceilings, and then the other 2 kids' bedrooms are the standard ceiling heights.
Perfect, let's go and take a look.
Okay.
All right, so this is the 4th bedroom. Standard size,
yes.
Standard height. I think it's just pretty cool for boys.
Yes, yes. Well, yeah, with the 3 bedrooms, we did 2 that were just standard and the 1 that has the raised ceiling heights, but this is a standard bedroom, so again, he can make it individual to what he wants.
Yes, fits everything perfectly. It's not tight at all.
Yeah.
So now I'm excited about the next part. You have some really cool features that you made on the other side of the house.
Yes.
Let's go and check them out. All right, so I can see that you changed the dining room.
Yes.
It's not quite the mother-in-law or the InLaw Suite. You made it your own.
Yes.
So I want to see what you did with it.
So when we were thinking about what we needed, we don't use a dining room. We haven't used a dining room in probably a decade, but we do have a lot of friends and family that come visit us, and so we wanted to create an in-law suite. And so this is the 5th bedroom, and it's something that we customize completely. It's not an option. So we had to customize it completely. I think this started as a coat closet with the dining room.
Right.
So we made this a 5th bedroom with an entry, and you'll see it has a full bath and a full closet, so that whoever comes to stay with us feels like it's better than a hotel.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. And what I love about this plan is the flex area. But if you want to do the custom option
Right.
or the in-laws, it takes it away.
That's right.
So you kept the in-laws with a very nice bathroom, but also still use the flex area for
That's
your
right.
office.
For
so I love
yes.
that.
And then this also has the 10-foot ceilings, like in one of the other bedrooms, so that the in-law suite feels more like a retreat. Yes.
So let's go and take a look what you did with that office.
Okay.
All right, so this is the flex room that you turn into your office, and I just noticed that the 15 light door you added, which is really cool. A lot of the floor plans that you see nowadays, they have the study of the front of the house.
Yes.
So you have this a little bit of on the back of the house, and it seems like it's small, but it's just perfect for
Yes.
what you needed.
Yes, and that's what went into this flex room space, because working from home a couple days a week, I needed somewhere that could be, just sweet and quiet, and where I could block everything else out. And so this was a plenty space. It looks small, but really, working from home, this is perfect.
This is just, and it's great. And like I said, this just feels like a real office and not in the front of the house.
Right.
I love that. Now let's go and check out the amazing game room that you have.
Okay.
Look at this game room. This is an amazing place. One of the things our floor plans have, we do have bonus room or game rooms. Most of them you're gonna see them on the second floor.
Right.
But having it here,
Yes.
in the opposite side of the house, on
Yes.
the first floor, amazing idea. You nailed
Yes.
it. So tell me how you came about this idea.
So as we were looking through a bunch of the model homes, you're right, a lot of the game rooms were upstairs. So as we started thinking, as the kids get older and they move out, we're not really gonna wanna go upstairs to entertain. So we thought, what if we customize this next to the garage and use this space and put the game room downstairs? And then we thought, we'll place it here to be at the complete opposite end of our master, so that the kids can come in here and have fun and be loud and play games, but then we can retreat whenever we want and we don't have to hear the noise. And so that's kind of what went into the thought process of putting it on the first floor.
I love it. And it's big enough that you have your TV, your entertainment, your music, and then a space to just chill.
Yes.
I love the swing you have there. Love it. And I see this amazing ceiling treatment you did. It's vaulted ceiling. How did you come up with the idea?
So interestingly enough, we originally started with the standard 8-foot ceiling in here, but as we got into construction and we were noticing the different feels of the different rooms, that's when, before we got finished with the framing, I thought, maybe a vaulted ceiling would be better, because the length and the width of this room is so big. I didn't want it to feel like a cave. I wanted it to feel open and entertaining, and so we chose to go with the vaulted ceiling, even though it was after construction. But Tilson and everybody was so wonderful throughout the process. They were like, absolutely, let's draw it up, let's get it done. And so we went with it, and it makes me so happy, because it does exactly what I thought it would do.
It is amazing. It definitely, you did right. This would have felt so much more cozy. So this opens it up and it looks amazing. Let's go and wrap it up in the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's wrap up. There's a few things we have not talked about, like the utility room.
Mm-hmm.
It is like the standard plan, and I love that you just pulled everything the same like the rest of the house.
Yep, same countertop, same cabinetry, standard utility room, yes.
And what I also love is how you changed this from the original plan.
So yes, the exterior doors is a customization. It allowed us to have both exterior doors coming out from opposite ends onto the patio. And I want to give a shout out to my builder, Joe. Come on over here, Joe, because of all the customizations that we put you through.
Thank you. How are y'all doing? I'm Joe at Tilson Homes, I'm a builder up here in North Texas. I had a pleasure building this home. There was several customization options that were really fun to navigate through. And I really thank you as a builder you know, we present you the closed house. It was very nice to come in here and see all the furniture and see how it turned out.
Yeah, Joe was great, Tilson was great, so thank you for giving us this opportunity.
And thank you so much again for inviting us to see your wonderful home.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching, and we hope to make you part of the Tilson family soon. Bye.